watching round one of the Vodka Australian GT Championship from the streets of Adelaide. Race day qualifying was an expensive affair. Despite being one of only 10 in the world, Marchetti's crew managed to find the parts that would enable the Audi R8 GT3 to get back out on the track the following day. In spite of the warning signs, several other drivers also had close calls at turn 1 during the session. The number 7 Mosler was not so lucky. The damage to Tony Quinn's newly acquired car was so great that it would not be seen again this weekend.
The rolling start unique to GT racing. Peter Hackett on pole in the Lamborghini, and he's gone nowhere. Max Twiggs jumped him.
Absolutely, Max got right around the outside of him. It's been a few years since Pete's raced in GT. The new rule is when the green flag waves, you get going.
And he's been dumped back to third. Greg Crick in the Viper has taken second spot. Look at this huge field work to chicane.
Absolutely, David Wall up the inside there. Big move down the inside. You can see James Konduris is trying to get a bit of that action as well.
As the race progressed, several drivers began to find their rhythm.
It's the battle of the Vipers, Ian Palmer and Ross Lilly, the 8.3-litre V10. It's a big, heavy car, but it's good under brakes when they're fighting one another.
Huge move down the inside. Ross Lilly there pulls it up. It's a big car to pull up under brakes into that turn 3, but he does it nicely.
And what a great shot at turn 5. Look at the bumps and the car's dealing with the left-hander.
Last year's series champion soon started to slice his way through the field.
David Wall, a great run off turn 8, big move at turn 9. We know the Porsches are great under brakes, and he proves the point.
Absolutely, you can see the strength of the Porsche is its ability to get in there, get the job done, straight down the inside there of Peter Hackett. Here he is lining up for another run down the inside of Greg Crick, and same again, you see again, pulls that Porsche up down the inside, and thank you very much.
Oh, James Konduris gets involved with Peter Hackett, and around goes the Porsche.
Andrew Taplin was making sure the Porsches didn't have it all their own way.
Andrew Taplin, the local racer in the Lamborghini, as now Shane Smolin under fire from Mark Saney. Two different specifications of Porsche, but the same action.
After his qualifying crash in the number 7 Mosler, Tony Quinn commandeered the team's number 12 car and was soon making up lost ground.
What an awesome sound. The 7-litre V8 Chev-based engine. It stops all right too.
It certainly does. You can see he's trying to follow the Lamborghini there. We've got Jordan Ormsby on the inside there. He's running in GT Challenge. It's a slightly older RSR. Down the... straight into the side of the Lamborghini. Thank you very much.
Some bodywork falls off, but Tony Quinn pushing on. Up over the curb at turn 13.
This is where you really start to see the differences between the cars. Here we have the Lamborghini in front. You see the Mosler gets the run up the inside. The Lamborghini a bit hard on the throttle, a little bit out of shape, and here comes the big power of the Mosler up the outside. Down here into turn 1, will he get it done? Yes, he does.
Jim Richards just behind the 997 GT3 Cup car, which doesn't have the sheer speed of the other cars.
There was more than one Mosler on a mission.
Ash Samadi, the brand new Mosler, down the inside on Ian Palmer. Nice move.
Absolutely. Ash is loving his time in the Mosler. It's a new car for him this weekend. It's a chance to really, I suppose, get a feel of what the car's like, but he's looking forward to the whole season.
And that's one of the great parts of GT racing. There's such a mix of engines, drive lines, weights, and of course there's parity adjustments made between all the cars.
And there's also parity adjustments based on the seating of the drivers.
The race for first became a game of cat and mouse.
The two Porsches head to turn 8. David Wall is so close here, and Max Twigg knows it.
Down the inside, he's having a look. Will he pull it up? David Wall's deep under brakes, down the inside, and thank you very much. Max Twiggs gives him a bit of room, and on they go again.
Some lap traffic up ahead to deal with. Andrew McPherson in the Mosler. Oh, Max Twigg off the chicane. You can only do that for so long with these cars.
Yeah, these cars aren't designed to jump off the curbs like this. You can see lap traffic's coming into play. The Maserati and Twiggy, he's run wide, and that's given David Wall the gap that he needs.
Then on the last lap of the race...
Oh, Shane Smolin, the GT Challenge Porsche, has popped the radiator and whacked into Ian Palmer.
Down the inside on those bumps, in the back, and that Viper's going nowhere.
But nothing could stop David Wall.
from third on the grid. He fought his way to the lead, and David Wall, the reigning champ, will start 2010 in the way he finished 2009, number 1. He leads home Max Twig and Greg Crick. Jim Richards rounded out the top 10. Gary Dan took GT Challenge, and Mark O'Connor GT Production.